Let me unpause for a minute. Let things cycle through. Then I'll pause and maybe take a look around the base, try to remember where things were at, since it's been a little while. Alright, so I think I'll turn that music down a little bit more. Alright, so here we are on cycle 667. Here is where things are at. So I think at the end of the last stream we had gotten this going, and so we're full of steam. I had a whole week to figure out what I was going to do with this. I did not think about this at all, so I'll figure out what we're doing here as we go. Obviously we have the steam turbines here. We need something to cool them, so we'll need a thermo aqua tuner there. Probably need to do something with the steam here as well, maybe. Not sure. Of course, we have our spawn here, the big one there. We were doing rocket stuff. That's right, we were maybe having enough databanks to do some research to do a bigger rocket. Let's see, we're currently researching. So we finished hydrocarbon propulsion for the small petroleum engine, and I think we didn't have enough databanks to do the big one. So probably this stream, maybe make a new rocket with the, we'll make a new rocket with the small petroleum engine. That's right, we were digging this out as well. And what else? What else do we need to do? Maybe expand the barracks. Not the barracks, but the bedrooms for the dupes. Expand the base upwards. Probably do that. This is currently unreachable. Oh, I see. I think I messed up. This should probably be... Like if this is here, this should be like this level. Okay, probably just cancel that and that. And do something like that, maybe? Yeah, that seems good. All right. Okay. So, just checking a couple things for the stream, but yeah. So let's see here. So, COC situation seems okay. This seems stable now. Like if you look at the maybe the material overlay for gas, we have a little pocket of natural gas in there, but should be fine. We have this area here, so let's I think we can go ahead and unpause. We have a principal available, apparently. Let's see what that's about. Again, we're not really ready to handle new dupes, so probably take in some lime for free. That's good. And let's get the... Where are we at? Oh good, we are analyzing the cool steam vent, so we'll know more about how frequent it erupts and those sorts of things. In the meantime, thermal aqua tuner. Now, does it make sense to have it at the bottom or the top? Probably at the bottom. If we ever have any problems where steam condenses, we'll have water at the bottom. Whereas we might have... I mean, if the only thing that's in here is steam, then it should never really be a problem. But we can put this here. Maybe right. Let's say here, and then we're gonna need some pipes to insulate a liquid pipe. We can use, I think igneous is good for that. And so we do, how is this supposed to be set up? Hold on, let me look at the other one really quick. So obviously we have a liquid pipe thermosensor going in. Let's see, F6. So we have, well, the bridge there isn't strictly necessary. Hey, Foxy Blue. You made it to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Just trying to figure out where things were at from a week ago when I last played this. Aw, always stop by for me. It's appreciated. So yeah, so I'm just looking to see. So the thermal aqua tuner is a device that takes heat from the liquid that's pumped in, and it puts it in the outer environment. So it's like a thing that cools the liquid that goes through it. And there's a specific thing I have to do here where the pipe from the output takes a turn, and we have a bridge, so that it ensures that if this thing is not running, liquid can still flow through and we can continue cycling liquid. So we have like we have an L shape this way, and then an L shape this way, and then a bridge. So I just need to duplicate that. So something like this, and something like, no, like this. Right, and then a bridge, which allows you to bridge over things generally, but also ensures directionality of flow. Yeah, like an AC or refrigeration system, exactly. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So we are going to cool these steam turbines. We're going to abuse some thermodynamics here. We're going to have steam being produced in this room. It's going to power the steam turbines. The steam turbines are going to get warm, so we're going to run the liquid here and insulated pipes down to here, remove the warmth and dump it into the steam room, so that the heat can then power the steam turbines. And this generates electricity for us. We have other sources of heat in here as well. It's not the only thing, but yeah, we're... That's what's up. So I'm gonna run a pipe up here to here, and then from here also here, I think. And then we do radiant pipes that can exchange the heat for us. And then we need a liquid pipe thermosensor right here, and automation wire to connect those. We are using iron, right? I think so. Yep. Alright, and then 5 is plumbing? Okay. It's 5 for the plumbing tab, but it's F6 for the plumbing overlay. It's an unfortunate inconsistency. Okay, so how's this going to work? Actually, let's do something like this, and then we can bridge over and do this, like so. Okay, we need a couple of bridges to bridge over things. I don't really need to be paused for this, so I'm gonna unpause. Keep the dupes doing stuff for the colony. Alright, so the liquid is gonna go down and then through the thing and then back up to the right. And then it's gonna go from right to left. And then that way. And then we can do insulated pipes. Ooh, I gotta check that. That might be an issue. That might be a problem. And then to there. Alright, so that should make a full loop. We'll have to figure out how to get liquid into the pipe, but I need to check on... Oh. I made a mistake. So it's really important when you build stuff in this game, you gotta consider the material you're baking things out of. So this thermal aqua tuner is made out of gold amalgam, and it cannot take the heat of this room. This room has 345 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit, 178 degrees Celsius steam in it, so it can't take the heat. But we can, we fortunately have a bunch of steel, so we can make it out of steel, yeah. It's quite warm. Quite warm in here, which is the point. To get the heat out of this. The other thing here that is a problem... Why isn't the steam turbine running? I see, the steam is not quite hot enough up here. It hasn't been. You don't want to be there? Yeah, fortunately, the dupes that can come out... So, the dupes, like, for instance, here's Camille here. They're all in Atmo suits, so they're protected from the heat when they get over here. I also should set this to disable auto repair. We don't want to repair it, since we're going to tear it out anyway. But I always forget to check the material when I'm making stuff. Alright, so... There we go. You can see the steam right up here at the top is getting up to temp. There's a temperature gradient. Also an autosave. There we go. There's a temperature gradient, so it's quite hot, 160 something Celsius down there, but it's only 122 Celsius up here. It takes a while for the heat to propagate up, but once it gets to 125, then the steam turbines can start working. And we do have them connected to nothing, because I haven't run that wire yet. Let's run that. Let's see, we're going to use gold amalgam for this because I have a lot of it. I'm going to run this heavy watt wire all the way over here so they can connect to our power spine. So we have this heavy-duty wiring running all the way up the side of the base, our kind of industrial area here. And then, alright, so we tore out the old thermal aqua tuner, so I'll build a new one. This time, I would make it out of steel, but we are 40 steel short. Okay, so we need to make more steel. Just make a bunch. At some point, I don't know if I'll make that, you know, just run forever, but I suspect we're just going to need more and more steel as time goes on. But this is working. The temperature overlay is not super helpful here because it's all just hot. Alright, so this is a project for today. It's getting this kind of operating properly. At some point we'll have the steel to actually do that. And then... what else? I think expanding the base here will be good. Right, so we have little bedrooms for each of the dupes. Who's starving? Oh, no one. Okay. We have bedrooms for each of the dupes that are quite decorated. Yeah. This is the actual base, right? So the living spaces, the dining hall, the kitchen, the farm, the cooling area, various old power systems. Here's where we started. So like when we started the game, this was the only space, right? We had 3 dupes. And so this has been the expansion thus far. And of course on the right hand side of the map, there is kind of these industrial things I've been building the last few hundred cycles. Down here is kind of our first kind of industrial area where we made the first steel in this playthrough. Some initial oil setup stuff down here as well. We have some semi-automated hatch incubation and ranching. We got the shovel starvation ranch there. We have 2 airlocks going on, one over here and then one over here. So basically all of this insulated area here, although I realize now I have not insulated this part right here, but yeah, generally the base proper is this area right here. So in terms of expanding this, I need to get out of this mode. So this is reachable. So we have some issues with this area. We have lots of gases we don't want here. We have slime lung germs and various things. So I think probably what I'll want to do is probably close this in completely after the autosave. And then, so close this in, and that means I'll probably, for now, want to make a new ladder. Oh, well, we would have a way up there if it wasn't for this sand blocking it. So anyway, continuing the thought. Extending kind of the wall of the base upwards and closing this area off. I should remember to use shift so that you can't, it's just, you know, horizontal. And where do I want to end this wall? Maybe like, I guess here? I'll be a little bit more ambitious than I originally was, and we'll plan on enclosing all of this. Although this is too high. Let's do lower. There we go. And let's make ladders, but not at a sandstone, because we were running out of sandstone last stream. Again, I don't need to be paused. It's a habit. I'll make them out of granite ladders. And we'll go across. And then we should be good at this level to go across again. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess, I think what I'll do is I'll just make tile. Probably out of granite. Right here. And we'll just plan on digging everything else out right here. And this will be the new base expansion, is this whole area. And then kind of the next step after we get all this dug out will be to set up some pumps, pump all the gas out of this thing, and go from there. And then get oxygen in there, build up the bedrooms and the ladder area and those sorts of things as well. Right, so that's going. Let's check in. This is not melted down, so that's good. And then over here we are... How's our steel? We still don't have enough steel. Why not? Waiting for materials. Oh, hey! Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Brainless. You're part of the raid. Oh, wow. Hey, Mrs. Dejected Lamp. Thank you for the follow. And, Scuffy TV. Thank you, thank you. You were, Brainless is the raid leader. Let's see, hold on. So who was, I'm gonna remember this time. Maybe even the command will work. Let's see, SO. Does this work? Shout out? Yeah. So yeah, you were playing Oxygen Not Included, which I think someone said up before. And thank you for that follow as well. All right. It's so busy all of a sudden. Welcome, everyone. I'm fairly, well, I would say new. Yeah, I learned my first door crusher. Well, it's gone now. It served its purpose. Thank you for providing context, Brainless. But we're on cycle 669 currently of this playthrough, which is the longest I played. Oh, you were talking about, well, Death Row Gamer? Okay. It's fair. So we're... It was fun. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so I was just trying to figure out why we don't have steel yet. Again. Yeah, Brainless is definitely very helpful. He's shared a lot of helpful things, like trying to get all the gas pumped out of this and using doors to destroy gas, and then shared a blueprint for a Pacu farm. You're gonna be in and out while lurking, doing post-stream stuff. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks for hanging out and lurking. It's appreciated. I am so close to being an affiliate. I just need my average viewer count to stay above 3, and you know, we get a bunch of people here, so it's not good anymore after the. I kind of suspected there was going to be something wrong with it, but I haven't figured out exactly what to do to fix it. But yeah, thanks all for coming along with the raid and hanging out. We're gonna keep on playing Oni, but your presence is supporting the channel. All right, so why no steel? Worth mentioning that Foxy Blue, who's been hanging out in a few streams lately, is also really close to getting affiliate. If you are interested in, it's Dead by Daylight, right? Is the game you're playing? Generally, Foxy Blue. If you're interested in that sort of thing, drop her a follow as well, so she can get to affiliate. I think she's pretty close. But, alright, so anyway, why are we not making steel? So we need iron, which we have lots of, refined carbon, which we have, and lime, which we have. So I think we're just waiting for dupes to deliver. Dead by I got it right. Yeah, here. I'll do this as well. There we go. Alright, so I think we're just waiting for dupes to bring materials and operate the metal refinery. Maybe a bin there wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah, for the materials. That's a good point. That is a good idea. Let's do just a storage bin. We can fit that right there. At some point we could like automate delivery with conveyors, I suppose. Might be a good idea. Then we could also pick up the potentially very hot steel. Yeah, it did. Yeah, so we finally got most everything out except for there's a little bit of natural gas. Like one tile of it, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And then down here, this is operating. I'm just waiting on having enough steel to be able to put up the thermal aqua tuner to cool the steam turbines. And that should also help keep the room hot when the two geysers aren't going. I think, oh yeah, so we did do the analysis on the cool steam vent. So we know now its average output is 1.5 kilograms a second. At some point, oh no. We have trapped dupes. Whoopsie. I did it. Alright. How am I going to deal with this? Where's the mess going to go? You made a petroleum boiler and the volcano erupted and went dormant without even reaching the drop. I vaguely have a sense. I saw, yeah, I think I know what you mean. And then Mrs. Dejected Lamp said, I also have to lurk, but have you up and I hope stream goes well. I'm excited to catch more. Well, hey, it's appreciated. Thanks for the lurk. I need to figure out what we're going to do here. So first of all, I want to unequip the suit. We'll drop that mess down there. And why are dupes trapped? Because I closed this area off. So let's tear those out. And let's make that high priority to remove those tiles. And that should allow the dupes to get out. That's fine. Okay. Do we have... Okay, someone is here. So I think... Okay, let's check. Lindsay, Now it has a path out. Good. Alright. Cool. Saved it. Did someone else make a mess? No, it's just the same thing. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh, good. We have enough steel. So back to this. And someday I'm gonna know... No, it's not refinement. It's utilities. All the temperature-related stuff is utilities. So we need to use steel. And that needs to go there. And we're getting a warning about radiation. I don't care. Radiation's fine. Attribute increase. Mari is getting athletics in. Let's see. What was that stress about? Oh, it's probably Lindsay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, waiting sandstone for that Ben. What else do we need to be doing right now? Oh. I guess we have a principal. What's it gonna be? Pretty soon we're going to be able to take in some more dupes. Brainless says, spent the entire day refactoring a Docker file. Migrated service from Ruby 2.7 to 3.1. Interesting. Hold on. That light is kind of weird. Oh, now I messed it up. Oh, it's good now. Okay. I think I need to adjust my lighting because I got like some shadow stuff going on here. Maybe if I sit back more. Yeah. A whole day refactoring a Docker file. I mean, so the Ruby upgrade makes sense, but that is something. I don't really want any of these things. I'm rejecting. Half of the day, the rest happen. Yeah. Probably a co-worker. Alright, so we were working on digging this out, and then I think we can start planning on how we're going to vacuum all this out. Where are we going to dump all the gas? I can just dump it in the space above, or we could dump it into literally into space. It might be just easiest to, you know, just pump it. Oh right, we're gonna have issues with like pressure if we just try to pump it into random spaces. Took a good 4 hours dealing with YAML deprecations is always fun. Huh. Interesting. So we have gas pipes. We have a gas pipe to dump gas out, but I think I took over the lines here. Oh, here we go. I'll put in a gas bridge right there. And then cut this line. There we go. Now we have a gas line that we can use to deliver gases out into space, which will be handy, I think, real soon. Yeah, because it runs right through here, so we can just set up a couple of gas pumps. Gas pump. There, and there, and there. And 3 is probably enough. 3 should be enough, right? I guess it's just a matter of how much of a rush we're in, right? So, and we do have power lines here. Got wires. They're not overused yet. They probably will be, and we'll have another problem to deal with. But I'll put that there for right now. We should also, for now, let's just put in an airlock here, so we still have access. Okay. let's also make sure that I have closed off the pipes going the other direction so we don't have gas pumping other ways. And in fact, right now, I'm going to close this off so that, because we're not really ready to pump this out yet until, you know, the area is fully closed off, which is not going to be until we dig this stuff out and build that and those sorts of things. So one thing at a time. I still don't know where the liquid nuclear waste is coming from. Just don't know. Can we mop that and the mess while we're at it? Alright, and then what's going on down in here? Waiting steel. Did our bin get built? Nope. We're not paused. Come on, dupes, do things. This is still operating, which is nice to see. After all this time. It is one of the renewable sources of water right now that we're using to feed our swamp. We have meteor showers. Are we closed up? We are. Good. What about over in Smirlos? Which I've not even checked on today. These poor dupes over here are kind of relegated to this much inferior base. Alright, so we have steel. So we could have this built. We just haven't built it yet. I guess I'm not going to bother mopping that. Like, the water here should eventually boil off, right? One would think. We should flip the switch, though. And that will eventually close the bunker door. I don't know if it's going to save our telescope. Let's find out. OSHA violation? Well, see, here's the thing. One of these dupes, I think it's Pay. Pay, I don't know why I accepted Pay. Because Pay is flatulent. As it says, some duplicants are just full of it. That means Pay will emit natural gas. So, like, if we look at the materials overlay, well, I guess it sinks, but yeah, so you can see little pockets of natural gas. It's not, yeah, it's not good. So that's why Pay, I don't know, I mean, Stinky, where is Stinky? I think he's also on that same tile right there. So we have a dupe named Stinky, and that was when we were looking at sending, like, colonizing this planetoid because we had the transporter to, like, transport tubes here. It was like, it was meant for it. Easy way to break vacuums? Yeah. It is a problem. So the solution was to send Stinky and Pay, who is flatulent, to this this swampy, radioactive little planetoid. And you know, they have a lot of work to do, but they're okay. They have lots of food. They're not stressed at all. They have oxygen, or at least polluted oxygen, to breathe, so that's fine. At some point, the bunker door will close. Do we even need the telescope here anymore? Right, because we've scanned the area around the planet, this, around Smirlos? Oh, I guess not. There's a little bit. No, I don't think that's in range. Yeah, polluted oxygen. Oh, I saw something about overheating, but then it went away. Yeah, so this is kind of what we've discovered so far. We did find another planetoid. Last stream, we sent a rocket out, and we found 3 more planetoids, actually. But we're not really ready to send anyone out there or do anything with it, I think. But that is... So I think there's 3 projects three projects that I'm working on today. One is, yeah, we had a meteorite hit some of the stuff here, but pay's okay. It's almost closed too. Anyway, let's go back here to Halcini. So one of the projects was to destroy this rocket. Let's see. So how do I do that? Can I just remove module? Oh, okay, here we go. Click. And that one. And that one. Goodbye, rocket. We'll make a new rocket. Because we now have unlocked the small petroleum engine, so we're going to use that, and we're going to make a new rocket with that to go up and do more research. Do I want to do that right now? I mean, the thing is, what was the limiting factor here with this? Oh, we ran out of plastic, didn't we? Was that what it was? That we ran out of plastic? I mean, we could potentially just send a dupe back up as is, instead of destroying this rocket, and we'll build a second rocket. Maybe I'll do that. So let's go back here and we'll cancel. And yeah, let's just dig out more. We're gonna need some more ladder. We're gonna need some more bunker tile and bunker doors eventually. But anyway, yeah, so that's one project is working on another rocket and probably launching this rocket again. The second project is working on the expansion of the base. Ceiling collapse. You okay? Yeah, they're fine. Oh good, now we should be able to plan some more of this. Oh, right. So they're stuck because the sand landed there. There, now they can get out. Alright. Gina's a little hurt. I think. If I'm reading that correctly. But no, not hurt at all. What is the bar then? Stamina? Ah, okay. Some food poisoning germs in there. Let's see, we can take that out too. We'll probably deconstruct all of the gravitas building stuff here. Should be fine. And yeah, so the second project is this area, and the third project is kind of continuing to work on the hot industrial bricks. Okay, we don't know about when this is going to erupt again because we have not done the analysis on it. Alright, we've replenished some of our water as well by pumping the water from down here. Well, water and polluted water, but it's fine. We're set up to handle that. We have our Cool Slush Geyser that's also producing polluted water, cold polluted water for us. And that all gets pumped up to either be used in cooling the steam turbines here, or to get processed in the water sieve to be put into our water reservoir as backup for the swamps. The self-powered oxygen modules. That's what M stands for, right? Oh yeah, we have our Glossy Drucko farm here as well. Making us plastic. Alright, so I think at this point we're just waiting on dupes. which is why I wanted to, you know, kind of expand the base to have more room for more dupes. At some point, we should actually make a hospital. What does it take to make a hospital? Let's see, room overlay. Hospital is... It needs medical equipment, a toilet, a mess table. Interesting. Okay, maybe we'll do that at some point. Maybe we'll do it before we have injured dupes that need it. We have some backup water here. Oh yeah, let's into this. And this is why this is semi-automated. Because you still have to go in there every once in a while and designate the harvesting of the hatches. That's you're hungry. What's your stress from? Nothing, I guess. Alright. What was this? Okay, it was designated for something. Oh yeah, for berry sludge. So we're sticking excess berry sludge into this refrigerator, I guess. Oh, then we shouldn't put it in there. Okay. So is this is coming along, making progress. And we get some more fallen sand to clean up. We can finally put that last insulated tile plan there. Waiting delivery. Do we have... Okay, I think we're short a suit, maybe? There's the Exo Forge suit. Let's make an Atmos suit of iron. Let's make a few extras. We have 422 units of reed fiber and 20 tons of refined iron, so we're not short on those resources, I think. How is the digging going up here? We have collapse that's keeping us from doing anything. We probably need to... how do I want to do this? I guess for now what I'll do is I'll build ladders across for access, and then we'll have to remove them afterwards so that they're not in the way of the rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4 is accessible. 1, 2, 3, and then across, and then 1, 2, 3. So a dupe standing on top of the ladder here can access 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a dupe from above can access 1, 2, 3 down. So then I put another ladder here. That's kind of the pattern that I'm following. 2, 3. I think that was 1 too few. No, that's right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and right to there. Gotta go. Catch you again soon. Thanks for hanging out, Foxy Blue. I'll probably I'll try to catch your next stream too. Something overheated briefly. I wonder what that was. Do we... What kind of rock do we have up here? That's probably something I should be considering when I'm designating stuff. Is what kind of rock we're dropping. That's fine. I guess it's making more work for the dupes, but I'm not gonna go through and redesignate all that stuff now. That's interesting. We have a buried object in the oxygen. How does that work? Might be a bug. Okay, we have a new principle. I guess we'll take the muck fruit. Doesn't hurt to have it. Still not ready to accept any more dupes, so. So we do have oxygen in here. We also have polluted oxygen. So instead of pumping out the gas, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's a shame to waste the oxygen, but we need to get rid of the polluted oxygen, and we want to get rid of the chlorine anyway. I guess I can do this in multiple passes, right? So first we can neutralize all the polluted oxygen, which will eventually get rid of the slime lung. It'll take longer, but then we don't have to waste... Maybe I don't want to vent all this oxygen out of space. And then something we need to figure out anyway, because we have this hydrogen in here, and then we're going to have the chlorine gas here. We need to have some pumps to like pick up gas and probably just filter out the gases we don't want. And keep, like, cycle the oxygen. Maybe run it through the same loop that the incoming gas from the swamp is going into and cool it and essentially air condition the base. Maybe that could be an idea. So we're going to do that. Probably the first thing to do is to set up deodorizers. Tile for the deodorizer to be on top of. And we need an autosave. I guess we're not going to ever finish this if we don't put some ladders down. Yeah, I want to do some ladders through here. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's check in on things over here in the industrial area. We've still not made the storage bin. Let's use something other than, oh, I guess we had sandstone there. Whoops. Well, I guess it'll still be there. I'll make it again. It's not like we're lacking sandstone, although we were at one point because we were feeding it to the hatches. Okay. What about here? Okay, we're still working on making the thermal aqua tuner. Ah, I almost caught it. I want to know what's overheating. What could it be? Okay, it looks like we've gotten some temperature, some circulation of temperature in here, because we at least have one steam turbine going. But we really need the thermal aqua tuner to make this actually sustainable. All right, we have 20 tons of iron sitting here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so expanded base project is going to take a little longer, but looks like we are making progress on expanding the rocket launch area. We are going to need more steel. Building entombed. It's bad news. How did that happen? Oh, okay. Cool. It got fixed. Almost caught it. What could it be? Damage overheating. Not the metal refinery, that's ceramic. Not the liquid reservoirs, we already fixed that. Someone's starving. Steve! Why are you starving? Where is Steve's bed? Is Steve sleeping in the rocket? Oh, maybe Steve got blocked. Yeah, it's assigned to Steve. Not restricted. But I think that tile prevented Steve from getting into the rocket. Also, I should probably... Since we're not pumping gas out, let me put this situation back the way it was. And let's start pumping carbon dioxide to the rocket because our tank is not full. So let's see, that is down here. Which one of these is the output? This could be if it was connected. To here. And there. So now we should see carbon dioxide flowing. There we go. From our infinite gas storage over here. About 1,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide per tile in this thing, except for the two tiles that we have a little bit of oxygen in, unfortunately. That is probably, honestly, enough carbon dioxide to fill the rocket, so I'll just cut it out there. Let's take a look at this. So here's our gas flow. Our ventilation pipes. Must have been an autosave. Okay. So we were almost done digging this area out, actually. Good, we made this out of iron. That is good. If we're not making steel, we really need to be making a lot of steel for bunker doors and such. Also, it'd be good if we could actually make the storage bin. What's going on over here? We're waiting for materials. What material are we waiting for? Oh yeah, errands. Okay, but what? Is there a way to tell what material it's waiting for? Also, we should make more refined carbon. Oh, it's finally built. We should make some more refined carbon. I don't want to do forever. Let's make a bunch, though. Start with 10. So what do we want to store here? Well, if we're going to make a lot of steel, we need iron, refined carbon, and lime. I'm really hoping the storage bins can't overheat, because I did not check. That's made of sandstone. Hopefully that's good. So we have a little steel. Let's plan on using it. Nope, I can't even plan it because I don't have enough steel. It needs 500 steel per bunker door. And we need at least 2. I guess if I would have planned this out more, maybe we could have had... Let's see, how wide are they? They're 4 wide, right? But this thing is 5 wide? So 1 is not sufficient. Steve is going to be unhappy about not being able to get in that. Where's that? That's ice. Where's the ice coming from? There's a little bit of hydrogen in here. We don't have any liquid in here. Don't know. Where could the ice be coming from? Alright, this is almost done. I got wires being placed. Do I have copper ore? Okay, good. 19 tons. I feel like I've definitely run out once or twice. Alright, we have Atmos suits there. Oh. Aw, I missed it again. What is overheating? Oh, probably this thing, right? Because we made this gas pump. This is our original spawn. Little tiny spawn. And these other two gas pumps I replaced with gold amalgam ones. But this is the original one I made out of copper ore. And it's working on destroying itself. Do dupes have access to this? No. I mean, I guess it's still working. I might as well just deconstruct it. We'll let dupes go in and out. And we'll build a new one out of gold amalgam. So that'll be fine for this. Yep, gold amalgam. Great. Let's also sweep up all the excess stuff there. Wait. Why is there tungsten? Why is there tungsten here? That wasn't there before, right? I mean, this was made out of copper ore. And there's copper ore here. Where did the tungsten come from? Was it already there and I didn't notice? Or did somehow deconstructing the damaged copper ore gas pump give us tungsten? Okay, that's normal. Someone should really take this out. Again. I see it's happened again. Okay. Any ideas on why ice is appearing here? I mean, the only thing I can think is somehow the ice melts and evaporates and condenses and then freezes. Somehow? I don't really get it. Let's try sweeping that stuff up. New principle. Alright, so again, we're not ready for new dupes. Someday. Oh, I saw starry-eyed, but not a pilot. Salt water, sure, that could be helpful at some point. We use salt water to make the this design of a iron volcano handling thing. We layered. What was this? This was crude oil, salt water, and water. In very thin layers. I guess to help with thermal conductivity. If I remember right. That was many, many weeks ago. Alright, okay, so we got this. Oh yeah, we haven't run power. How much power does the thermal aqua tuner need? 1.2 kilowatts. What does the I didn't even think of wire. Conductive wire, 2 kilowatts. So we could do that. I don't think we have to be concerned about temperature. I do have to be concerned about how we can get the... I guess we can go around the outside. If we can go left. Like, no, that's unwise. We wouldn't want to directly connect there, but we can put a transformer here. Ooh. Yeah, and then power transformer. Wait. 2 power transformers? Like so. Let's get some ladders down. Let's cancel the conductive wire there. And wait for the autosave. Alright, so for those that are new to the channel, we're still a little ways away from it, but I usually stream for roughly 3 hours a few times a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then a Sunday morning stream. And those streams are broken in half. So we do an hour and a half, and then I take a break for a couple minutes, get some water and stretch my legs and all that stuff, and then come back for the second half. So we're still a little ways away from that, but just so y'all know what the deal is. I guess I don't need those ladders. Let's just take that out. There we go. Alright, and then I do need to run a liquid pipe. At least for right now, this is all polluted water, which is perfect. What I want to do is I want to run a pipe up here. Actually, cancel. Run a pipe up here into that bridge, and we're going to fill the loop with polluted water. Let's double check something here. Yeah, I don't want to actually replace that pipe. There we go. Just want to connect it. Alright, so we'll be able to take some of this polluted water and get it up in our coolant loop. And the other thing I wanted to do is I want to copy the setting of this thermosensor. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. There we go. Copy setting. Paste. What's the gate? Okay, bug jelly. That's over at the other colony. Building entombment. It's happened again. Go figure. Priority 9. Take that out. Also, priority 9. Sweep this stuff. Yeah, Amari is currently inside of here and cannot eat because Amari is not permitted the food that's in here. Ah, but can get out finally. Alright, cool. Maybe if I watch this, I'll see what happens. Is there still ice down here? There is. So how does the ice block end up on the on top of the hatch? Also, I'm still seeing something that says overheated. So it wasn't that pump. It must have been something else. Alright, so the ice is not here anymore. So if my theory was correct, if my hypothesis was correct, we won't get an ice block there anymore. Alright, well, we'll see. Alright, this is all dug out. And we do have some deodorizers actually running. Let's take a look at gas. So there's a pocket of polluted oxygen over here. Less so over here. And we do have a big pool of chlorine gas. I'm not worried so much about that. I want to get rid of all the polluted oxygen so that we can eventually get rid of the slime lung. Because the slime lung should die off as long as there's no polluted oxygen around. That's how I think that works. And then we won't have to just destroy all of the oxygen that's over here. Alright, looking good otherwise. And then back down here, we're waiting for power. And for these pipes to be built. And hopefully the pipes are built before we run out of polluted water. Let me prioritize these. I didn't really want to replace a pipe here, so let's leave that like that. Food is stored but not refrigerated. Yeah, that's the idea. So we have our very cold metal tile down here and food sitting there. Sterile atmosphere deep freeze. Many hundreds of thousands of kilocalories. And then we keep 5 kilograms at a time in the refrigerator. And we have an auto sweeper that will sweep things from here into here when there is room in the refrigerator. This one does that. Alright, we got our farm going still. What's the stress coming from? Amari is stressed. Let's see. Vitals? Amari. 10% stress. Low morale. Why low morale? Oh, because you were stuck. Where is Amari? Right there. Okay. Holding breath. We should probably do something about the CO2 in the base. It's probably a good idea. So here's where we're at with CO2. CO2 being in the farm I don't think is such a big deal. But we probably want the CO2 to be like below this level. And maybe even lower. So the problem that when I originally set up the pump here was that we pumped all the carbon dioxide out and started pumping out the oxygen as well. And then we had some serious problems with just like thin atmosphere, right? So we need to keep an eye on that. But it looks like... Why... Oh, this is broken. I see. Oopsie. That's why we weren't delivering carbon dioxide up there. And then I think what I'll do is I will connect up this line and this line. There we go. And then once the gas is passed, disconnect that, reconnect that, connect this, and this will start pumping CO2 from our CO2 pit. Except I don't need to pump it to the ship, I need to pump it somewhere else. It needs to be connected to this pipe, the bottom one here, which then goes across and becomes the top one that gets dumped into our CO2 storage. That's right. So we're not going to destroy the CO2. We're going to store it. I'm not going to replace those pipes. And we are going to store all the CO2 away for later uses. whatever those might be. And, oh, ice came back. Okay, so it wasn't something to do with ice that was down here on the ground. Any theories as to why ice keeps appearing right here? Okay, well, we mined it. We have, so this is all just polluted oxygen and oxygen. There's not like water vapor here or anything. There's some little pockets of water over here, but not anywhere that will like, huh. Oh. The wall toilet? Can we just say don't use it? To disable building. Okay. I'm guessing that's it. Someone's using the wall toilet. And so the ice, I mean, I guess it is ice, but it's should be a little bit more than just ice. All right. Looks good. So if that hypothesis is correct, is that it was the wall toilet that was producing the block of ice there, then we shouldn't see anymore, right? Because it should be disabled now. No, it's there's an errand to disable it. It's not disabled yet. Let's prioritize that. Okay, who knew? I think I have the set so that it's not grounded because I want Steve to be able to use the cotton here. I just don't want... Okay, it's disabled now, so... Autosave. So we shouldn't see an ice block here anymore, hopefully. Hopefully. Interesting. Oh, we're delivering water there? Okay. Should be good. Alright, great. Alright, we're still working on building this wire. And the transformer, why did we build it out of steel? It didn't need to be made out of steel. I didn't need to pause either. Let's make it out of gold amalgam. And we can point it that way. Okay. Looks good. Pump not in gas. Hold on. So... I see. Where is this going? Oh wow, okay. So we have exhausted the natural gas that we are currently producing. The good news is we have produced so much heat. And we have the thermal aqua going. We should be good. Output pipe full. Okay, looks good, looks good. Between the heat that's being generated by the metal refinery and the thermal aqua down here, we should be able to sustain the steam room. Hopefully, although there's a little bit of water pooling here, but it's not a huge deal. But yeah, it seems like our... So this was our natural gas storage. It's now a vacuum. Oh yeah, helps if we're looking at the gas overlay. So you can see here we're storing oxygen, here we're storing hydrogen. Here's where we were supposed to be storing natural gas. We've gone through that reserve. So... are there more natural gas geysers that we've not tapped? So there's this one here, and there's the one over here that we started with. Were there any others? Hot polluted oxygen vent. It's kind of useless, I think. I wish there was a way to, like, annotate the map with, like, a list, like, over here, because then that would be helpful for remembering what the geysers were. There is the star map, right? We can... But this just says there is a natural gas geyser. It doesn't say how many there are or where they are. It's not all that helpful. Who's entombed? Again? Well, there goes that theory. Where is the ice coming from? Wait. Is the water freeze? Well, but they're insulated pipes. And it wouldn't be here if it was. Where's the water coming from? Also, hey look, there's, what is this tile? It's ice. So where's all the ice coming from? Maybe we should just, like, enclose this area completely. Hold on, what am I making this out of? Oh, I don't want to make this out of obsidian. Probably not, anyway. Although I have a lot of obsidian. It would keep the shovels out. Do I care about that? Maybe? I have quite a lot. Sure, why not? Alright. Build all the things. Oh, I'm building out of igneous. I must have, when I was doing this side, I must have selected different tile as the basis. Well, whatever. It's fine. Cut down on that idleness. Also, we have a principal available. What's it gonna be? Swamp Shard Heart? Uh, 9 medicine's okay, and germ resistant. 10 points total. 13 points total. Although minuses. I'll take the food. Hold on, let's, is it T? Yeah, it's T. There we go, get rid of a couple of the hatches that are hanging out there. Oh, we can't reach that wire. Let's fix that. How is the situation here? Okay. So we've gotten rid of almost all of the polluted oxygen. on this side. There's a couple little spots. Maybe it'll eventually find its way to one of the deodorizers. Once we can get power over here, we could probably take care of this. How is the germ overlay looking? Okay. Excuse me. So we'll see if the germs go away on their own. That's what I want to do. I want to kind of just like clean up the atmosphere in this, at least the germiness of it. And then probably want to get rid of the chlorine as well. And I don't know what to do about the liquid nuclear waste. I thought I said to mop it. Like it's moppable. What happens here? Aha, I caught it. Okay, so this gas shutoff is overheating. That's interesting. So the hydrogen is hot enough that it's increasing the temperature of the gas shutoff, and it has a overheat temperature of, it doesn't say. It has a melting point, 327 C. Surely the hydrogen coming through here is not that hot. Oh, there it is, overheat temperature, 55 C. Okay, maybe because I made it out of lead. I have steel. Let's make it out of steel. Except for the fact that I have to remove the existing one to make the new one. I guess I can move this over one. Except there's a ladder there. Okay, well, I guess we're deconstructing this. So hopefully I can remember that the little light part is on the top. I guess it's gonna be obvious because this is how far the automation wire goes, and this is where the pipe connects. Okay, so we're going to replace that with a steel one, so we stop getting the warning about overheating. And I'm going to make this high priority so we can get it done, because I'm out of water. There we go. And get that in there. And let's prioritize that as well. Otherwise our hydrogen is going to back up. Probably not, because we're consuming it all with the hydrogen generators. Okay, so just a quick check on how things are doing here. We still have steel queued up. We have a liquid reservoir, a very hot liquid. Maybe not quite that hot. What's coming in here? 10C? Oh, so cool-ish liquid? What's entombed? Again. Alright. I don't know. I don't know why we keep getting ice here. It's a mystery. This wasn't happening before. I guess really what I should do is I should just launch this thing. You know, we're full of carbon dioxide. I think the inside we're full of our food and our plastic for our research. Maybe we should just launch. Yeah, let's so I'm gonna go get some water and take a quick walk around the house. And when I come back, we're gonna launch the rocket and do some more getting more data banks for research. And just continuing to work on the colony.